tell this old story or not, if I'm honest. Carol's probably going to hear this. But some of the old stories can be repeated. And those of you who don't know me very well, it's an indication, as observed by somebody previous, that it's a very good insight into me. In the war, I was born in the middle of the Blitzkrieg, and my mum refused to be evacuated. My dad was in a protective profession, which was doing communications. He wasn't well, so my sister was evacuated, and all my mum's family were evacuated. My mum refused to go because she wanted to look after her dad. And despite all efforts to make her safe, air raid shelter, built that, no I ain't going down there. Iron table in the middle of the room, no I ain't going underneath that. Reinforced stair, no way I'm going under the stairs. So her answer to all the situation, and for the other ones now, have you heard in Ukraine where they are bombing with drones? Yes? Yeah? Yes. Well, in the Second World War, it was the V2, which was a bomb on a rocket with a propeller. Yeah. Doodlebug, they used to call it. So my mum's solution to all that situation was, okay, the air raid siren came, put me in the pram, wheeled me out, listened for the doodlebug, because as long as you could hear the propeller, you're fine. If you heard it and it stopped, it was coming down. So her plan was, stop, it's up there, I'll go there. And that is what she did, truly. She pushed the pram with all her strength in the opposite direction of where the noise of the bomb or the doodlebug was coming. And the person, Andrew, who you may know, said, when I told him the story, Pete, that explains an awful lot about you. So I've apologised for those who've heard it before, but I don't apologise for it giving an insight into the resilience of people. I don't know that I will be as resilient as my mum, but by golly was she a resilient lady. By golly was she. So that's that part. And benediction, if you don't mind, I'd just like to read what you all know. But it bears, like the story, even more so. Reading, and it's Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. May God bless you. And may that be our prayer as a church, as a family, and as lovers. Shall we come to the Lord with the Lord's Prayer, as Jesus taught us to say? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom,